السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. We seek protection of Almighty Allah from rejected Shaitan in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. You believers should follow Quran and you beware of Hadith. Hadith writers wrote the Hadiths that Prophet Muhammad did not say Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. They spread the Hadiths that Prophet Muhammad did not know anything about. They spread Hadiths that Prophet Muhammad's followers never witnessed. They spread corruption. They spread idolatry. They spread debauchery. They spread illicit mingling of men and women in the name of Hadiths. They spread many forms of transgressions in the name of SUNNA. What is SUNNA? The real SUNNA in the sight of Allah is the Holy Quran. The real SUNNA in the sight of Allah was established while Prophet Muhammad was alive, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and no one can change it till the day of resurrection. Sunnah of Allah is the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad. What is the Sunnah? Holy Quran is the Sunnah. Sunnatullah, meaning of the Sunnah, is the Sharia of Allah. The Sunnah of Allah is the way of Allah. It is the wisdom of Allah. Sunnatullah fil ladzina khalaw min qablu walan tajida li sunnatillahi tabdila. There is no any other sunnah other than the sunnah of Allah. Any sunnah that is in contrary to the Holy Quran is not from Allah. It is from Shaitan. The sunnah of Allah is the sunnah of Adam, sunnah of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam, sunnah of Salih, Hud, Ishmael, Ayub, Isaac, Yaqub, Yusuf, Musa, Aaron, Al-Asbat, Armiyah, Al-Yasah, Dawood, Sulaiman, Zulkifli, Luqman, Zakaria, Yahya. The sunnah of Allah is the sunnah of Yahya, Isa alayhi salatu wassalam, alayhim salatu wassalam, wa Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The sunnah of Allah is the guidance of Allah. Allah says, فَإِمَّا يَأْتِيَنَّكُم مِّنِّي هُدًى فَمَن تَبِعَ هُدَايَ فَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ. If you want to follow Sunnah of Allah, you follow Huda of Allah. Allah says, وَمَن تَبِعَ هُدَايَ. Allah does not say Huda of Malik, Huda of Tirmidhi, Huda of An-Nawawi, Ambal, Al-Kulin, Al-Tusi, Al-Quri. Allah says, my guidance. Whoever follows my guidance. What is the guidance of Allah? Tawrat that was given to Moses is the guidance of Allah. Zabur that was given to David alayhi salatu wasalam is the guidance of Allah. An angel gospel that was given to Jesus Christ is the guidance of Allah. The Holy Quran that was given to Prophet Muhammad is the guidance of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Allah does not say you should believe in Ruqya. which is incantation, which is idolatry. Allah does not say you should believe there is power of intercession in the hereafter. Allah does not say you should believe in mortal marriage. All these are heresies. They are not from the words of Allah. They emanated from the way of Shaitan. So, what you call Sunnah is not Sunnah. The real Sunnah is in the Holy Quran. The real Sunnah is in the Torah. The real Sunnah is in Zabur wa Injil. And you should know that Allah has condemned any Sunnah that is in contrary to the words of Allah in the Holy Quran. When you look at chapter 6 of the Holy Quran, verse 153, Surah Al-An'am, ayat 53 و100. Allah says, وَأَنَّ هَذَا صِرَاطِي مُسْتَقِيمًا فَاتَّبِعُوهُ وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا السُّبُلَ فَتَفَرَّقَ بِكُمْ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ ذَلِكُمْ وَصَّاكُمْ بِهِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. Allah says, وَأَنَّ هَذَا صِرَاطِي مُسْتَقِيمًا. This Holy Quran, this Holy Quran, Sirati is my way, Mustaqiman, that is leading straight. This Holy Quran is my way that is leading straight. This Holy Quran is the way of righteousness. This Holy Quran is the way of rectitude. This Holy Quran is the way of guidance. Fattabi'uhu, follow Quran. Allah says, Fattabi'uhu, you should follow Quran. وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا السُّبُلَ. Do not follow any other way. Do not follow any other path. Do not follow any other exposition. Do not follow any other sayings. Do not follow any other revelations. فَتَفَرَّقَ بِكُمْ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ. They will separate you away from the path of Allah. فَتَفَرَّقَ بِكُمْ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ. They will scatter you about from the path of Allah. They will lead you far, far away from the way of Allah. ذَلِكُمْ وَصَّاكُمْ بِهِ. Thus does Allah warns you. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ, that you may remain pious. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ, that you may remain Allah-fearing people. That you may remain righteous. Allah is calling your attention, you believers, to the Holy Quran. The Holy Quran is the way of Allah. It cannot be compared to any other way. Do not compare the Holy Quran to the book of Malik, Bukhari, Abu Hanifa, Tirmizi, An-Nawawi, An-Nasai, Ambal, Muslim, Al-Kulini, Al-Tuzi, Al-Kashi. They are not the way of Allah. They are mere conjectures. They are only school of thoughts of human beings like yourselves. They are desires of some people, man-made revelations. They are not from Allah. The Holy Quran is the words of Allah. You believers, you should follow Quran. Do not fall into trap of Shaitan. Do not fall into deception of Shaitan. Do not follow deception of Shaitan. Follow Quran. Allah says, وَأَنَّ عَازَ صِرَاطِي مُسْتَقِيمًا فَاتَّبِعُوهُ وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا السُّبُلَ فَتَفَرَّقَ بِكُمْ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ ذَلِكُمْ وَصَّاكُمْ بِهِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. And verily, this is my straight path. So follow Quran and follow not other paths, for they will separate you away from the path of Allah, which is the Holy Quran. This He has ordained for you, that you may become pious. Allah says, this is my path. The Holy Quran is my path, which is straight. So follow Quran. Do not follow any other ways, for you'll be separated from His way. These He has instructed you, that you may become righteous. Allah says, وَأَنَّ هَذَا صِرَاطِي مُسْتَقِيمًا فَاتَّبِعُوهُ وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا السُّبُلَ فَتَفَرَّقَ بِكُمْ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ ذَلِكُمْ وَصَّاكُمْ بِهِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. Verily, this is my way leading straight. This Holy Quran is the way of righteousness. This Holy Quran is the way of rectitude. This Holy Quran is the way of guidance. Follow Quran. Follow not other paths. They will scatter you about from the path of Allah. Does Allah command you that you may be pious, that you may remain Allah-fearing people. Attention is called to the Holy Quran, which is the straight way of Allah. The Quran is the Islam, total submission to the will of Allah. When you follow Quran, you submit your will to the will of Allah. That is, you practice Islam. That is when you are serving Allah in truth. When you follow Quran, you are paying sincere devotion to Allah. The only way to righteousness is to follow Quran. The only way to gain salvation is to follow Quran. Compare the way of Allah to the way of Malik, al-Bukhari, Muslim, Abu Dawud, Tirmizi, Ibn Majah, Abu Hanifa, Al-Nasai, Al-Nawawi, Al-Kulini, Al-Tusi, Al-Qumi, Al-Qashi. They are all school of thoughts. They are full of conjectures, hard desires, historical fallacies, heresies, contradictions, errors, corruption, idolatry practices. Rukia is idolatry practice. You may say, why did I say that? That hadith collections are full of idolatry practices. One of the idolatry practices in hadith collection is rukia. Rukia is incantation. It is not sunnatic medicine. It is not prophetic medicine. It is incantation. It is magical. It's not the way of Allah. Allah does not say you should believe in ruqya. Holy Quran is law and warning. Holy Quran is pinnacle. Holy Quran is constitution. It is not incantation. If you do not know the difference between Holy Quran and Hadith collections, it means that you do not know the difference between darkness and light. You do not know the difference between falsehood and the truth. You do not know the difference between the earth and the heavens. You do not know the difference between haram and halal. You do not know the difference between the day and the night. You do not know the difference between hellfire and Jannat. You do not know the difference between the Holy Quran and Hadith collections. That means you do not know the difference between human beings and the Creator who created human beings. Quran is the way of Allah. Holy Quran is the words of Allah. وَأَنَّ هَذَا, this Holy Quran, Al-Quran, wal-Islam, siroti, dinuhu, sirotuhu, sirotullahi, dinullahi, tariqahu, mahakamallahi fil Quran, mustaqiman, qawiman, la i'wijajan bihi an al-haqqi. ليس حديث بالعاصل ليس ما كان حديثا يفترى القرآن ما كان حديثا يفترى ولا اعتراض فيه ولا كدعه ولا مخاتلة. You Imam Al-Hajj, learners of Arabic institution, Al-Hajj, women in hijabs, legal luminaries in Islam, human rights activists in Islam, follow Quran. There are no errors in the Holy Quran. There are no contradictions in the Holy Quran. There are no lies in the Holy Quran. There is no single falsehood in the Holy Quran. Quran is Islam, religion of Allah, the way of Allah, the laws of Allah, the way that is straight. There is no crookedness in the Holy Quran. There is no crookedness in the Holy Quran. It is not like the hadiths that were invented by some men. La iktiyabun fil Quran, wala iftirahu fil Quran, wala ifkan. Fi hadithikum shaqaqun, in the hadiths that you follow, there are schisms. Fi hadithikum tafarraqun, in the hadiths you follow, there are dissension, disunion. Fattabi'uhu, follow Quran. Fattabi'u al-Quran, follow Quran. Fa'amalu bihi, and you should obey the laws that practice what you learn in the Holy Quran. Faj'aluhu li'anfusikum manhajan taslukunahu. Make the Holy Quran the plain road that you follow. Make the Holy Quran the plain road that you follow. Make the Holy Quran the system established. SUNNA, the procedure that you follow. You should behave according to Holy Quran. You should behave according to the Quranic injunction. Let Holy Quran be your moral conduct. Fattabi'uhu. Make Holy Quran your Sunnah. Fattabi'uhu. Get your Sunnah in the Holy Quran. Get your fiqh in the Holy Quran. Learn your tahazib in the Holy Quran. The sirat in the Holy Quran is educative. Quran is your sharia. Quran is your pinnacle. Make Quran your way of life. وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا السُّبُلَ وَلَا تَسْلُكُوا طَرِيقَ السِّوَاهُ. Do not follow the sayings of Malik that is in contrary to the way of Allah in the Holy Quran. Do not follow the way of Bukhari that is in contrary to the way of Allah in the Holy Quran. Do not follow the way of Tirmizi that is the contrary to the way of Allah in the Holy Quran. Do not follow An-Nawawi, Al-Qulini, Al-Tuzi, Abu Hanifa. They are in contrary to the way of Allah in the Holy Quran. وَلَا تَرَقَبُوا مَنْهَاجًا غَيْرِهِ. Do not follow any other ways beside the way of Allah in the Holy Quran. وَلَا تَبَغُوا دِينًا خِلَافَهُ من أهل الحديث من اليهودية من النصرانية والمجوسية وعبادة الأوثان فإنها بدع وضلالة. Do not seek any religion that is in contrary to the way of Allah in the Holy Quran. Do not seek the ways of followers of hadiths. The people of hadiths that are in contrary to the way of Allah in the Holy Quran. Do not seek the way of the Jews. They are in contrary to the way of Allah in the Holy Quran. Do not seek the way of the Christians. They are in contrary to the way of Allah in the Holy Quran. Do not follow the way of idol worshipping people. They are heresy, falsehood, lies, mere conjectures. They are misleading. The way of those who go astray. فَتَفَرَّقَ بِكُمْ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ فَيَشَتَّتَ بِكُمْ. They will scatter you about from the path of Allah. They will separate you from the path of Allah in the Holy Quran. If you should follow them, they will divide you to various sects. They will make you to fall into various opinions. You will go far, far away from the path of Allah. They will lead you astray. That is the reason you have to follow Quran. You must not follow any other way except the way of your Lord in the Holy Quran. إن تبعتم سبل محدثة التي ليست لله. If you should follow any other way of the hadith narrators, if you should follow any narrations from hadith writers, if you should follow any sayings which are not from Allah, فَتَفَرَّقَ بِكُمْ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ. They will lead you astray from the path of Allah. If you follow Bukhari, Malik, Muslim, Shafi, Abu Hanifa, Tirmizi, An-Nawawi, An-Nasai, Al-Qalini, Al-Qashi, Al-Tushi, they are not from Allah. They will lead you astray. ذَلِكُمْ وَسَاكُمْ بِهِ آزَا وَسَاكُمْ بِهِ رَبُّكُمْ مِنْ قَوْلِهِ لَكُمْ. These are the warning from Allah. This is what Allah has ordained you from His words. تَبَعَةً سُبُلَ مُحَدَّثَةً التي ليست لله فتفرق بكم عن طريقه ودينه الذي شرعه لكم وارتضاه لكم ولعباده إن هذا صراطي مستقيما فاتبعوه ولا تتبعوا السبل فتفرق بكم عن سبيله ذلكم وصاكم به لعلكم تتقون لتتقوا الله في أنفسكم فلا تهلكوها وتخشوا ربكم فيها ولا تسقطوه. الله أكبر. ولا تسقطوه عليها فيهل بكم نقمته وعذابه. If you follow any sins which are not from Allah, they will lead you astray from the path of Allah. They will lead you astray from the religion of Allah, which is Islam, which Allah has ordained you. They will separate you from the way of Allah, the way of Allah which Allah has chosen for you and all His servants. The Holy Quran is the way of Allah that is leading straight. You believers, follow Quran. Do not follow any other way. Do not follow any other paths. Do not follow any other exposition that are in contrary to the way of Allah. Thus does Allah want you that to remain pious, may remain Allah-fearing people. I may fear your Lord, so that Allah will not destroy you. Fear your Lord, so that the wrath of Allah will not come upon you. Fear your Lord, so that Allah may not exact his retribution on you. Fear Allah, so that you may not be liable to punishment of Allah. This is the warning from your Lord. Holy Quran is the way of Allah. Do not follow any hadiths that are in contrary to the way of Allah. This is the warning from Allah. A word is enough for a wise. Ma'asalam.